Today's Epistle Lesson is from Hebrews chapter 10, verses 11 through 25. And every priest stands day after day at his service, offering again and again the same sacrifices that can never take away sins. But when Christ had offered for all time a single sacrifice for sins, he sat down at the right hand of God. And since then has been waiting until his enemies would be made a footstool for his feet. For by a single offering he has perfected for all time those who are sanctified. And the Holy Spirit also testifies to us, for after saying, "This is the covenant that I will make with them after those days," says the Lord, "I will put my laws in their hearts, and I will write them on their minds." He also adds, "I remember their sins and their lawless deeds no more. Where there is forgiveness of these, there is no longer any offering for sin. Therefore, my friends, since we have confidence to enter the sanctuary by the blood of Jesus, by the new and living way that he opened for us through the curtain, that is, through his flesh, and since we have a great priest over the house of God, let us approach with a true heart and full assurance of faith, with our hearts sprinkled clean from an evil conscience, and our bodies washed with pure water. Let us hold fast to the confession of our hope without wavering, for he who has promised is faithful. And let us consider how to provoke one another to love and good deeds, not neglecting to meet together, as is the habit of some, but encouraging one another, and all the more as you see the day approaching. This is the word of God for the people of God.
Thanks be to God.
There is a very simple test that you can run to distinguish between law and grace. Law is put forward in an if-then proposition. If you're good enough, if you read the right translation of the Bible, if you belong to the right church, if you have the right political beliefs, then you will be pleasing to God. If you do what is expected, then God will go. That's the law. Grace is a because, therefore, or a since, therefore. Since Christ has died on the cross for us, out of his unconditional love for us, therefore, let us serve God with joy and thanksgiving. Because God has sacrificed his Son for us, therefore, let us sacrifice for others. Because God first loved us, therefore, let us love each other. And the passage that I read from Hebrews passes the grace test with flying colors. There is literally a therefore in verse 19, I think. And if you go back to verse 1, it's not a because, but it's a since. So it's literally written since, therefore. And just to put it in a little more ordinary language, Hebrews is a little difficult with all the talk about sacrificing. But if you boil it down, you say, because Christ died for us once and for all, we are presented before God as clean. Therefore, but because Christ has died for us, because of the blood of Christ, we are reconciled to God as his children. And then the writer of Hebrews gives a couple of therefores in the passage that I read. The first therefore is basically approach God with confidence. I have a friend who, anytime anytime somebody said, Glenn, when were you saved? And of course the person asking that question means, well, tell me the story of your dramatic conversion. Tell me the day and the week and the month of when you were saved. Glenn, when were you saved? What's the same response? 2,000 years ago when Christ died on the cross and rose from the dead. And he wasn't being a smart. That is the best answer. That's why it is grace, because we are passive in this. We don't do anything. It is the death, the sacrifice of Christ on the cross that reconciles us to God. We have no reason to boast. We have no reason to be self-righteous. And we have no reason to be terrified of God. Awe and reverence, yes, but terror and horror, no. We can come before God with confidence, not confident in anything that we have done or are going to do, but confident in what Christ has done. That we can approach God with joy and thanksgiving, with excitement. Because Christ has made us acceptable to God. And we can trust in what Christ has done. Christ is faithful. We're not. But Christ is faithful. And so the first, therefore, is to approach God with confidence. To approach God with assurance. And then the second, therefore, as the writer says, to provoke one another to do good deeds and to love. Now, that's an unusual use of the word provoke. And in some translations, avoid it. But to provoke one another, if you were paying attention to the Old Testament scripture, the other wives provoked Hannah because she didn't have a child. That's how we usually provoke, to make angry to us. But what if we could take that same intensity of feeling and of passion and not direct it to anger, to love, and to good deeds? To provoke one another. Not to anger and not to revenge, but to provoke one another to love and good deeds. You know, study after study shows that people who are active in church give more money and more time to help others than people who are not active in church. There's a little bit of difference between people say they're Christian and never go to church. They do a little bit better than the secularists. A little bit. There's big differences between people who go to church. And you know, the more regular you go to church, statistically, the more the difference is. The more you go to church, the more you are provoked to do good deeds and to love. I think part of it, of course, is just if you go to church every week, just about every week, you're going to be told to love God and to love your neighbor. If it's not explicit, it's implicit. You know, redundancy is really important in getting a message. All of us really have to have things hammered into us. But I think it's also a matter of motivation and opportunity. You know, we talk about peer pressure as if that's just something that teenagers experience and it's towards negative things. Peer pressure is something we never outgrow. And peer pressure can be for good things. And so that when we see other people loving and other people doing good deeds, that inspires us. When I look back over our ministry, I think about my first 4-point charge in Geneva, Thompson. What a giant mission. She's not in any books. You won't ever read about her. But she was a giant of the Christian faith. She was one of the most loving and caring, non-judgmental people that I have ever known. And she was tireless in doing good works and helping other people. And she never complained. She never acted like it was a chore. It was the joy. She showed what it meant to take joy in serving. Our church in Mooresville. Think about Norman and Sharon Wilson. Everybody called them Papa and Andy. Still living, thank God. And, we were hours away from any grandparents, so they became the grandparents of Caleb and Rebecca, but they were the grandparents of the whole church. Everybody calls them Papa and Andy. And they did everything in the church, again, with joy and thanksgiving, never whining or acting like a martyr. And they were active in civitans, and they worked at the health clinic. They did all these things. When our van died on the top of Mount Mitchell, we were living in Mooresville, not Hopkins. We called Norman and Sharon. And if they didn't want to come, if it was a burden to them, they sure didn't show it to us. They're the couple we called when Delane on Thanksgiving morning had a gallbladder attack, intense gallbladder attack, had to go to the emergency room. They're the ones we called to come over to the house at 2 o'clock to stay with Caleb and Rebecca. And the thing is, it's not that they would just do that for us. We do it for all sorts of people. Blank off our house, a halfway house. Because at Christmas, especially, anybody who didn't have a place to go for a meal just somehow ended up at their house. At our last appointment in Andrews, think about Morris and Snooks West. It took me 6 months to get comfortable with calling her Snooks. To see disrespect, but she insisted. That's what everybody called her. I think her name was Elizabeth, but I'm not sure. And when Delane and I leave the Black Mountain Church, there will be many people in this church that we can look at and say, yes, that's the kind of Christian that I want. And so when we are bundled together like a bunch of sticks, we're stronger, we're harder to break. Because Christianity was never meant to be a solitary thing. Christ created the church to make us stronger and better Christians. But I think it's more than just motivation. I think it's also opportunity. You think about it. If you've attended this church in the past few weeks, you've had the opportunity to donate clothes to Swananoa Valley Christian Ministry. You've had the opportunity to donate food to Swananoa Valley Christian Ministry. Today, you can pick up stockings to offer gifts. We have given to Hope for Tomorrow, the new homes for the women. We've done an opioid program for the community. I know we're getting other things. The homeless shelter. Provide food for the homeless shelter and meals and fellowship. The open table that we do every week. You just make it so easy to volunteer and to be a part and help. It's opportunity and motivation. And I realize that both literally and figuratively I'm preaching to a choir. Y'all aren't the people that I need to convince that it's important to attend church. You wouldn't be here if you didn't understand. But Hebrews says, do not neglect meeting with the family of God, as is the habit of some. The point is that when we fellowship together as as the church when we worship together as the body of Christ. We grow in our discipleship. We grow in our faithfulness. Individually, we are weak. But as the body of Christ, we cannot be broken. And even the gates of Hades shall not prevail against us. We are the church. Praise